Valuation of cyclical firms. Valuation of cyclical firm. So the first thing is what we need to do. We need to understand as to what is the meaning of a cyclical firm. Not only we need to understand the meaning of what is a cyclical firm, but we also need to become aware of the difference between a cyclical firm and a seasonal firm. So sometimes we tend to confuse between a cyclical firm and a seasonal firm, and they are not same. Obviously they are different. So what is a cyclical firm? Firm whose performance is linked with the business or economic cycle are referred as cyclical firms. So that means the cash flow of the companies of certain industries will move in the same pattern as the economic cycle of that economy, and such firms are referred as cyclical firm. तो अगर इकोनॉमी बूम में है तो इन कंपनीज का कैश फ्लो बूम में होगा. इकोनॉमी रिसेशन में है तो इन कंपनीज का, इन इंडस्ट्रीज का कैश फ्लो बूम में रहेगा. कंपनी रिकवरी मोड में है तो इन कंपनीज का कैश फ्लो इंक्रीज मोड में रहेगा. एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज योर साइक्लिकल फर्म. सो साइक्लिकल फर्म्स आर दी वंस whose cash flows or whose performance is linked with the stage in which the economic cycle is progressing. And what is the difference between a seasonal firm and a cyclical firm? So an automobile company will be a cyclical firm, and a white goods company will be a cyclical firm. And why a white goods company or automobile company will be referred as cyclical firm? Because the cash flows of automobile companies or white goods companies will move in the same pattern as the economic cycle is moving. So अगर रिसेशन है तो लोग गाड़ियां खरीदना कम कर देते हैं. अगर रिसेशन है तो लोग व्हाइट गुड्स खरीदना कम कर देते हैं. लेकिन अगर इकोनॉमी बूम में है देन यू विल हैव मोर पीपल बाइंग द व्हीकल्स. इफ इकोनॉमी इज इन बूम यू हैव मोर पीपल बाइंग द व्हाइट गुड्स. सो दोज आर your automobile industry or your white goods industry are the example of cyclical firms. Seasonal firm, a book publisher is in a seasonal business because वो टेक्स्ट बुक पब्लिश करता है. द कंपनीज into the business of publishing text book. So such companies will have the cash flow only around the month of June, July, August, September, because that is the time when the students will buy the books. So this is an example of a seasonal firm. Or a food processing industry will be an example of seasonal firm, because the business of food processing industry is linked with the harvesting of that season. So those are known as seasonal firms. And I'm sure friends you will have now total clarity as to how to differentiate between a cyclical firm and the seasonal firm. Let me also share with you friends the economic cycle. Now how does the economic cycle or the trade cycle or the business cycle progresses? So it invariably in case of economy you have a point called peak point. So एक point आता है economy में, that is known as peak. So peak is the stage where the economy has reached to a point where the demand has started or the capacities have started exceeding the demand, because in the economy the demand was increasing. Since the demand was increasing, the businesses kept on adding more capacities because they were seeing a situation where the demand was the supply was falling short of demand. And since the supply was falling short of demand, they kept on building the capacities. And you reach to a point, suddenly you realize that now the capacities have started exceeding the demand. and that is where you will have the peak point reaching. So once you have a peak point reaching, then what happens? Then because the capacities are more, demands are less, and then the recession starts, and the economy starts falling, and then you come to a point which is known as trough. Trough is the bottom, where the economy has reached. And what happens in case of trough? And you can understand, all the excess capacity that was built during the boom time, there's a shake-up in the industry, and therefore you can see a lot more consolidation, mergers, amalgamation happening, because since the economy has gone down, for a lot of business, running the businesses becomes a challenge, and instead of making profit, they are making losses and they are bleeding. So as a Vaya Media, what they do, they start doing the consolidation, and as a result of consolidation, what happens? You have again the rebuilding happening of the economy. So from the trough, the economy will start rising up again, and it will reach to a point which is same as the last time's peak. So and that is known as recovery. So from the trough, when the economy reaches to the point of the peak, the previous peak, this is known as recovery. And from the point of recovery, when the economy is further going up, it is known as prosperity. So these are the stages in case of economic cycles. You got a peak, and you got a trough, recovery, and prosperity. These are the 4 stages of economic cycle. And cyclical firms' cash flows will move in the same pattern as the economic cycle moves. Just to give you a few more example of cyclical firms. Number 1 is automobile company, white goods company, entertainment companies, heavy equipment manufacturers, airlines, electronic manufacturers, tourism industry. Now these are some of the examples which are cyclical. So agar economic boom mein hai, these companies will do well. Economy is on downturn, the performance of these companies also will take a equal downturn. Example of non-cyclical firms or industries are also referred as defensive firms or defensive industry. So FMCG is one, pharma is another, food industry is another. So of course one can always think of many such examples, but just to give you an idea as to which are the cyclical firms and which are the non-cyclical firms. So now how to do the valuation of cyclical firms? Now, so you understand the peculiarities of cyclical firms, that their cash flow moves as the economy moves. So can you use the income approach? Answer of course is yes, because it is a cyclical firm, but it is a company which is going concern. It is a running company, profit making company. So valuation of a cyclical firm will be done based on the income approach. So, and within the income approach, capitalization may be relevant over a longer period. So because the economic cycle period is never fixed, one can never say that that from the peak to the prosperity it will take 7 years, 5 years, 4 years every time. No, nobody can predict that actually. So you can use the income capitalization method, but then what you will need to do, you will need to take a longer period, maybe 10 years or something like that. Then you can use the discounted cash flow and use the discounted cash flow and incorporate the relevant cyclicality in your computation. So that is where you will have to, as a valuer, you will have need to make a judgment कि आपको DCF यूज करना है, तो आपको 10 साल का, 15 साल का, 20 साल का कैश फ्लो अगर बनाना है, so you will have to see the past pattern as to how in the past the cash flow of the firm or the economic cycle for this industry in which this company is have progressed. So making those as the base, you will need to factor that economic cycle in your cash flow projections. So which means you will need to adjust your revenues accordingly. Can you use the market approach in case of cyclical firms? Of course, because a company belonging to auto industry, two companies belonging to auto industry are identical, are comparable, even though they are comparable, because both of them are cyclical. So you can of course use the market approach. Can you use the cost approach in case of a cycle valuation of cyclical firm? And the answer of course is yes. But please remember, when do you use the cost approach for valuation or asset approach for valuation? Invariably you will use it in two situations. Number one, when the company is being sold off, or number two, when you want to do a deal and you want to find out as to what is the bottom price that you must expect in case of this particular company of whose valuation you are doing. So this friends, this is how you will do the valuation of a cyclical firm. So any question, please go ahead.